hosts, and welcome to a coding stream. I'm going to be a little bit laggy here, since I'm going to be doing a lot of bits of processing and compiling and stuff, so I might not be quite as fluid as I am normally, but I'm hoping you can live with that. So let's flip over to our screen capture. Right, now, okay, so what this code is intended to do is grab stuff from the screen, or grab stuff from the chat and display it on the screen. So let's fire it up for a quick test. We've got to get rid of this feature where we get a little thing like that. Why is this not going? Let's just do test chat. So we write test chat. Okay. There, and it comes up on the screen. Test chat. So that part is working, but I suspect that what we'll need is to have the name of the person, and we might want to have it in different fonts and stuff depending on what it is. So test and hey, are we going? I don't like how slow this is to get onto the screen. Another problem we're seeing here is this is very slow. I wonder why that is. Why is this so slow? It doesn't look like it worked. Now, we can flick over and have a look at the console. Ah, maybe it's just not flicking over because console was there. So focused. You're gonna have to fuck ass. The other thing is, no. Now, let's see if this scrolls properly the way we want. This lag is odd. Oh, we are getting JSON errors as well. That is very curious. So let's quit out of here. And we'll start doing some editing. JSON path error, invalid type. So if we flick over to the codes, so attach that to JSON. So that will give us some Why is that not behaving like I would expect it to? Okay. You'd think that would come to the forefront. You're not responding to input. That's always a bad sign. Okay. So we tell it to stop. Kill that. Oh. Things will vanish away. So let's have a look at Unity. So Unity just crashed on us. Nope, it says Unity. Come back. Okay, so let's expand this and lean in close because my vision is terrible. Invalid type. Object reference is not set to an instance of an object. This is curious. Okay. Collapse. Let's clear all those. And what we can do is we can go to not Chat API because that's the other thing. Visual Studio. We are debugging. We should have that to the log somewhere. So where does that come in? We'll check in our code. Yep. Unity debug log. So information for the frame object name and state. Also use rich text markup. If you put context object, it highlights the object in hierarchy window. That's fine. Messages to editor and player log files. From the console window. Okay, so that should come up in the console window. But I didn't see anything. We might have some sort of filter going on. Show time state, entry, stack trace. All full. Well, that be more effective. Console and play. Right. So, throwing the back trace. Let's kill that. This is a problem. Oh, I see what's going on here. So, kill here. that will release us from that particular trap. 16. Chesting strips. Okay. So Jason parser error. That. What we can do is we can go to the code. We can do a try. Catch the error that was a argument exception. So exception C#. Okay. I just want to know what the type of it is. Is it a call or argument exception? No, it's just a... Shall I just do the broad thing? Exception E. Going to just print the line that it doesn't like. Which will reduce the amount of... Oops. Attach to Unity. Let's go for another go. Comes up like that. Okay. Programming, that doesn't look like it is actually JSON. I wonder why it's putting that output there. Did I add some debugging code that adds something other than that stuff? That might be the case. Okay, so let's kill that. Let's have a look at the API CLI code. And let's scroll down. Did I add some extra debugging code in here that is causing a problem? I might well have. So search for we write the title. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Recompile. Then we go back the Unity. Who has mysteriously died in the background. Oh, that'll happen to you as well. Okay, let's fire up Unity again. Chat screen. Okay, got it. No, Unity does exist. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's run again. And we've got no errors. Okay. So, things to fix. We need to get it to scroll properly. And we need to have the code be responsive. So. Okay, so first things first. Let's look at the text. Let's have it line up with the screen. I believe that's what that's about. Okay. Simple scroll is what we are. So text. So this is what we think. We want that wrap, vertical overflow. We want to overflow. Best fit, color, none. Texts. Let's see what that does to us. So go playback. All right. So it's not scrolling the way we want. I think if we change, oh, let's kill that. So if we change this setting to this setting there, I think it will scroll up the screen now. So let's try that. Okay. This lag is odd. Yeah. So. Right. So that figures out. Now, next thing to do, of course, it gets in the way of all the rest of the development, is this read line. We've got to make it not synchronous. So let's have a look at what we can do about that. And given what we are doing, going to add daisy. Just put you on the there, so you can see the test data that I'm playing with. Right now, because what's happening now, it's pausing to read. Unity that a file handle? Let's just double check. What are you? It's a stream reader. Okay. C# stream. Let's read the documentation on the stream reader class, shall we? So, text reader, read async method. Turn specified character array with the values of between index. Okay. Read block. Read line async is what we want. Represent. Oh, null if all the characters have been read. So. Read. Okay, using. Right. Await results. But Unity has its own little quirks with multi-threading. Okay, so this is coroutine. So let's have a look. Coroutine solution of Okay, so what to use? I forget. Hi, Mech Builder. How are you going? So, I am going quite well at the moment. So, call this, I don't know. Read chat. Yeah. That is good to hear that you are going good. I'm at the moment working on code to properly read chat, because at the moment the way I am reading chat and putting it on the screen is a massive kludge, and I would rather have something more sophisticated. So cut that out, put you over here, and we go, I think we can go await, isn't it? Call read chat. Yes, it's in C#, because I'm running it underneath of Unity. string does not contain a definite waiter, no accessible method. So let's have a look. Okay. Did I use the wrong bit of code here? Yep, read line should be async. Read line async. Oh, success. Excellent. So now let's go and see if that works cleaner. Nope, we get some errors. So what have we got here? Invalid operation exception. Stream is currently in use by previous operation on the stream. Okay. Right. That is actually quite helpful. So what that tells me is that we can't have multiple yeah, what happens is each time you start a new stream, it changes the URL. So you basically have to, just before you start the stream, copy the chat URL into OBS. And the goal with this is to have a script that automatically locks onto whatever your current stream is and uses that, so to reduce the number of things that can go wrong and basically automate the process. Okay, so what we can do is go to there. That's the wrong one. Right. So rather than have read chat being launched by update, which happens on every frame, take that away, put that there. YouTube. The YouTube API has a no, I'm not using a crawler. The YouTube API allows you to do searches. So what I'm doing, I'll just actually show you that bit of the code in the separate. Oh no, I'm just going to find the code. Here it is. So what I actually do to get it, I've currently hard-coded my channel ID in here, but I'll be taking that as an argument later. But what it does is we take the channel ID, chat scrape here. So we will do a search for my channel ID. It'll then look at my channel and find the live video that is running. And then using that, it will grab the live chat ID from there. And at that point, it makes a request to get the latest chat from there. and this is done as a separate script that's outside of Unity, because the Google API libraries don't play well inside of Unity. So, let's go while true. Let's see if we can do it like that. Fetches the URL from... Yeah. Okay, if we go like that, attach it to Unity, and we go for another run. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, this is me. Yep. And there's your comment being grabbed. Now, okay, things are now responsive. That is excellent. Another line. Does it come up on the screen? Awesome. That means that that bit of it works. Okay. Next step. So, it's now performant. Well, somewhat performant. Let's deal with the issue that we need to actually have the names of the people involved come up as well. So let's go into our chat code there. And chat screen running, stop that. So at the moment it's just using snippet display message. We will want to have it be a little bit richer than that. So we'll go my chat dot, let's look at the structure here. Author details. Author details dot, don't like you when you do that. Display name. Oh, why did it do that? I don't know, but it almost auto completed to something useful. So now we'll have the name as well as the person's ID if it compiles, and it does. So we can go back here. Let's rerun it. Yep, I do intend to make the code available on GitHub. The moment I have a couple of limitations that will get in the way, that it's currently hard-coded with my API key, and I'm going to do some work on getting around that issue. And gain cull. Yep. So it now has the people's names. It should have my name as well. Name. And what should go around? Wonder why it needs to be in focus to actually run. That's a little weird. Okay, so stop that. The other thing I'm going to have to do is get rid of these things. Yep, let's get rid of those things next. Okay, so chat screen. Nope, not this one. There we go. So the way we are doing this is we are getting it to launch the CLI. Okay. The reason why I'm doing it in Unity is that basically all of the Vtuber stuff that I'm using is rendered in Unity itself. So as I make this better, I can probably import it into the Unity project that does my rendering, and then I can do really fancy stuff with it rather than just having it as a screen overlay. Like I could have it scrolling in the background or coming up inside my eyes, or having all sorts of fancy fancy pants displays. And then I can also have triggers assigned to certain words or to certain actions like super chats, and have a whole lot of cool little chat interaction type stuff happening. That's basically why I'm going for a Unity solution. Now, right, so use shell execute, new process. Let's have a look in documentation. C# process start. Yep, exactly. Okay, starts process by specifying name of the application, set up command line and username and password. New process component start, specify name. Okay. Now, let's have a look at methods, properties. Maybe it's property, base properties. Enable raising event. Yeah. Basically, Unity is a C# framework with a whole lot of extra, I was going to say utilities, but yeah, extra stuff to help do a lot of the game type stuff. But quite frankly, if you know the core of the language, it's just reading documentation. Process name, process affinity, responding, start inference. Okay, begin, dispose, kill, refresh. Mence, process thread, nothing is really useful. So we do what every other programmer does. C# shell script don't we try to we look it up on Stack Overflow. Nope, that's not what we want. Without window and getting output duplicate. Okay. How do I expect that output? I'll diff between blah blah. Okay. Have they gone and said don't duplicate? Create window. Create no window. Okay. Copy that. We go back to there. Paste. Okay. Do we compile? Compile is good. We run. So, and we don't have any ugly window. Right. Why does it wait until I actually click on the thing? That's a little strange. Oh, okay. That's somewhat like how I am. My main language is not C#. It's probably at the moment a mixture of Perl and Golang. But basically, I try to be flexible and know a lot of languages. So this is also a part of me teaching myself C#. But at the core, a lot of the concepts are basically the same. So you start to learn how to translate concepts between languages. Right. So we have the display name. We want to see if we can get different fonts for display name. So once again, Unity text, then one font in maybe something like that. Text with two fonts. To have multiple fonts within one text, not normal, you go component. Maybe you can achieve it by saying different fonts for a normal tab. Okay. Yeah. I really agree with you there. I have a preference for scripting languages and functional languages, which take away a lot of the takes away a lot of the verbosity. I prefer languages that are more powerful. Okay, fonts assets. Unity, da, da, da. Okay. I hope I don't have to get an extension. Plain vanilla trainer problem can't. No, that's not what I want. Seems weird that you can't have more than one font in a text document. Okay, so Arial, normal, color. What can? Is there anything like a rich text system? So Unity UI text. We're just going to have a look at the documentation again. Input field, layout, buttons. Not sure if you can hear the background noise. Hold on. No, noise elimination's actually working. Yeah, there's a very strong rainstorm outside at the moment. And just bucketing down. But seems that noise elimination is hearing it as white noise and just removing it quite nicely. Okay. Projects right now is a subtitle service. It's going well, but now yeah. That is the distribution of code and working out how to actually make your code accessible at a core level to other people is one of the big things. Yeah. Actually, that's the other question. Unity rich text. Incorporate multiple fonts and style. That's what we want. Rich text support to you, the legacy UI set. Have rich text setting which instructs Unity look up markup tags in the text. Okay. That where does bolt? So that seems to be what we want. So rich text is enabled. Yep. I agree. The complexity of that type of thing and not wanting lock-in is one of the struggles, because what I have found is that programming at its core is easy. What is hard is politics. And what I don't mean politics as in sort of party politics. I mean just handling the way people work with things and negotiating with companies and getting solutions out there. So now when we go play, our names are bolded. Excellent. So text message, scroll through. We can, let's have different colors. That is something, yeah, that is something to check. Because let's have a look at what that does. Yep, you can inject rich text of your own. That is not what we want. Okay. Supported tags, color, material quad. Well, what is kind of nice is this rich text thing that doesn't give much. Well, I'm saying it doesn't look like it gives much power, but sets the height of the image. Oh, I'm just reading here. This changes the material and the size, so you could do lots of nasty things. I don't think it allows requesting assets, but it does allow changing position and changing the way the thing's rendered. So what we'll do is we're going to add a note to our code to say add defanging text code here to remove anything that looks like a rich text tag. So let's do that as a to-do, just to remind us. And next thing is and we'll call that actually author color, and this will be a we use the author details to decide what the author color is. So and by hiding that into there, we can author details, yep. give ourselves a bit more flexibility when we come to refactor and adding features. So, no. Switch, isn't it? How do the switch things work in C#? C#. C# switch statements. C# reference. Okay. If that's not what we want. We just want if then statements then. Okay, let's go. So if ad dot and we go up here is chat owner. Oh, and I don't want it to be void, I actually want it to be string. Turn. Let's see what the acceptable colors are. That's not in there. Rich text. So markup format. Wait, color. It's acceptable colors. Oh, we can actually go RGB. There's a list of colors. Let's say purple for the channel owner. Yep, that is true. I think we'll go say olive. Oh no, olive's a dreadful colour. We'll go aqua. For the default. So, here we go. Dash plus I think there is actually better string interpolation in Unity, but we'll take care of that once we found the missing semicolon. That's pretty universal. Oh. Author detail. That's author details, okay. Okay, what is your error there? Private type, the details is less accessible than method. Oh, that's That's a new one. This is public. Ah. Do I have to go make these public as well? If those are public. I don't actually think these need to be... I don't think this local bit of code needs to be public, but... Let's see. Ah, successful. Now we go to Unity. We run it. We didn't close the... We didn't close the tags correctly. Okay, oops. Not the API. Did I misread that as... Okay. Did I misread that wrong? Yeah, it is equal, you're right. Rather than the dash. Thank you for picking that up. Oh. So back to this code here. We run it. Well, your massive injection did work. Oh, they spelling it the yeah, that's the other thing. American versus British spelling. Okay, so that's coming up. It's my... Yeah. This is weird. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so my text is coming up. Let's stop that. Let's adjust this. Just going to save everything. And let's have a look at the code. We can actually probably do the defanging now. He says, as he swaps into the wrong one, Yep. So string okay, let's have a look at what we've got in the way of regular expressions. Okay. Replace the strings or specified thing. Replace. Okay, okay. And you are getting removed. Port as spam. Okay. Be also interesting to see how that turns up in the yeah. Oh, this is ugly code. Yeah, there is probably actually a better. There's probably actually a library for doing this. So what I'm just going to do, character class for that. Oh, it allows comments inside of your regex. That's actually quite good. Okay. We can actually probably later on refactor that out. So regex replace, probably use regex. Regex. So turn. Okay, so let's go empty string for the there. And rather than words, it is dirty text. Okay. It's not what I wanted. So, where do we... Ah, that's what it's... Yeah. Yeah, I actually have set it to not allow links. Actually, I thought links would get held for moderation, but no, they're just completely banned. Okay. So. Let's try and compile that again. Yep. Go back to Unity. Compiler errors, but... Ah, okay. What's the error here? Semicolon expected? There's a semicolon there already. Ah. The wrong number of expected catch or finally. Yeah, we're not going to need a try catch round here. Just bring that small. Okay. Rest well. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see me when I come on later. Yep. See you later. Okay. So. Okay. Feature tops. Ah. Closed off too much. Right. Okay. That's the wrong... things. Text regular expressions there. Right, let's go. Successful. Play. Oh. Get current callback. Something weird's going wrong there. Actually, how long have I been streaming for? I think I actually need a break and some leg stretching. So I'm going to end the stream here and probably go back and start it again when I need to do some more work on this code. So I'll just end the stream. thank you all for your cooperation and help giving me debugging code. This, I think, was very successful. So I will see you tomorrow.